So you guys are probably fairly new to the game, just barely made a couple mil, have the basics down of, combat, some skilling, whatever. Now you're kind of looking at how to make some money. In this video, I'm going to be going over flipping, what exactly it is, and kind of how to go about doing that. My name is Nonners. If you guys are new to my channel, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you guys get notified right away when I post new content. But without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So you guys are probably asking yourself right now, what is flipping? Especially if you guys are new to the video. It's a pretty common term outside of the game as well. People flip houses, people flip a lot of stuff. In this game, you pretty much go to the GE to try finding the margin. So we will just give an example of solar scales. I'm on RuneLight right now. It has this feature, it tells you kind of what the limit is. Each item on the GE has a limit. You can only buy that amount every 4 hours before that limit is reset. But first we need to find the margins. To do that, you just buy an item pretty quick. And then you turn around and sell it really quick. It's worth noting though, this is just like a beginner method. There are a lot of other methods. You don't want to do this if you're flipping like Ellie's or Third Age or anything like that, because you will lose a lot of money doing that. So I only recommend doing this method for, lower valued items. So we'll go ahead, we'll sell this, take the money, we'll go to our history. This one's not a very good item to flip because the margin is only 1, and what I mean by the margin, we sold it for 192, so that's essentially what we could buy it for, and then we bought it for 193, so that's essentially what we could sell it for. That is the margin, the number in between, but this one only has a 1 GP margin, so if we were to buy all 30,000 scales, we'd only be making 30k, so it's not really a good item to flip. That was just kind of my example, but that's kind of the basics of flipping, especially lower value items. If you get the right item, you can potentially make a couple mil. It's a very passive way to make income, especially if you don't have a whole lot of time to play the game, skill or do Slayer or bossing or whatever you like to do to make money. This way you just kind of check the GE every couple hours or every whatever, whenever you have time, and just flip more items. So I tried to find another example, just kind of give you a bigger idea of how this works. I found Dragon Axes, I got the margin for it. We could buy it for 58,680 or put it a little above that offer so that we get it a little bit quicker. It's called undercutting, by the way. I only recommend doing that if you need to do it fast, because undercutting will slowly shrink the margins. It only has about a 2,000 GP margin. It's not bad because the limit's 40, so I mean, roughly we could probably make around 80 to 100k, and we probably could do that pretty quick. So let's go ahead and try doing that. So I will go in and type Dragon Axe. I've already bought one, so I can only really buy 39 more, so we'll put the offer in for 39, and then we will change this to 58. I'll probably just round it up to 58,700, and then we'll just let this sit for a little while until they all buy. It might take a while. That's one thing that you do need when you flip. You need to have a lot of patience, because you can't expect these items to buy instantly. If you are buying items instantly, then you're definitely flipping wrong. Because if you're buying an item instantly, you're usually overpaying. Won't make any money that way. But I will be right back when these items buy. So I came back about 30 minutes later, and 18 of the Dragon Axes have sold, or bought, I mean. They're kind of slowing down a little bit, so I decided to take those 18 and start selling them for the price that I put them for, 61,300. Then I also kind of started flipping carbon ones. Looks like I put that in a little too low. The margin must have changed when I did this. but usually you shouldn't see that big of a jump in sales unless someone was really buying quite a bit all at once. But yeah, I've sold a bunch of the carbon ones, and I bought a bunch of the axes. Hopefully the axes will sell, but I will come back when everything is bought and sold. So all the carbon ones bought and sold. I didn't make a whole lot of money. I think it's like 15K, but that was a really quick flip, so I think there is some play with the margins. Look like they're changing pretty quickly. I bought them all for 1.2 million, and I sold them for a little over that. I think I made, like I said, 15K off that one, but it only took like 5 minutes to do. So there is money to be made with flipping. Hopefully I can start selling these dragon axes. I don't know what's going on with them. Hopefully when I come back they're all sold and bought. But yeah. So just barely came back to check on these axes. They finally sold. I wasn't able to buy the rest of them. Just kind of canceled my other offer because I had to go to work, and probably could have waited, but I just decided not to. So in total we only made about 73K, which isn't bad because this was a pretty quick flip. Just kind of goes to show you how easy flipping can be, how fast you can make money. It is worth noting though that the more money you have, the more money you can make. Because if you have more money, you can have multiple flips going on at once, making a lot of money all at once as well. But yeah, I think this is where we're going to wrap up the video. If you guys did like it, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys get notified right away when I post new videos. Also, I do have a Twitter. I will leave that in the description down below in a link. Be sure to follow that. And I will see you in my next video.